All right, guys. I'm not sure if anybody's out there. If you are, let me know. So let me know how the audio is doing. My audio, let me unmute it, make sure it's coming through. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use a microphone. If you guys just want to chill here with me for a minute. Say hi if you're in chat. Let me know who you are and where you're from. It's going to be a fun show tonight. We've got my buddy coming in a few minutes. Kevin, he should be here shortly. So I just hooked the mic up. I see that Stan, my buddy Stan, is out there. He said hi. And I don't know why I'm not seeing it pop up in this chat. So I just hooked the mic up. I see that Stan, my buddy. Yeah. Why is my chat not working? Just give me a second and I'll figure this out. And then said we'll be getting the show started in the next few minutes. Thank you guys for joining. If you could maybe give it a thumbs up, it'll help to get it out to more people. Would love to hear from you in chat. Maybe give it a thumbs up, it'll help to get it out to more people. And I hope you guys had a good 4th of July. All right, so now my chat is working. Yeah, I'm JB. Thanks for joining me here in the garage. Tonight's going to be a fun night. We don't usually do Wednesday shows. Excuse me. But the new Losi dirt bike is out, and I'm really excited about this. So we're going to be checking that out pretty soon. I'm going to wait on Kevin to get here. He's going to be here just shortly. Be right back. Looks like beer delivery. Beautiful. Be right back, guys. All right. Thanks, B. All right. Sorry about that. Man. Damn. Sorry about that cough. Been smoking a lot recently. I just got a few beers delivered. Before we crack this thing open, I'd like to say thanks for Mike. Hey, Mike, thanks for tuning in. He says, is this mine or Stanley's? As far as the motorcycle, I don't know. I don't know what that means, bud. I think I've got a, the motor, well, it's not Stanley's. It's mine. I was lucky enough to pick one of these up. Man, I've been excited about this bike. If you guys have, I actually am a big RC fan, but I'm a way bigger dirt bike and motorcycle fan. All I wanted to do whenever I was a kid was be a professional dirt bike racer and used to just watch motocross all the time. And I did a lot of riding and just amateur fun motocross. But yeah, this is just a lot of fun. I'm excited about this. I've had a motorcycle before. I forget who made it. It was years ago, and it wasn't very good. I got to drive this one. My friend came into our shop. He had one and let me drive it a day or two ago. And I drove it just for a few minutes, and it was a lot of fun. Had a big smile on my face. And wow. That is some loud country music going on in the background over there. Some guys driving by playing some loud stuff. Yeah, Stanley has a couple of bikes. I used to work. Stanley knows how much I love motocross. Don't you, Stan? Me and Stan worked together at a motorcycle dealership in New Jersey years ago. And he has an Indian Bobber, a 2021 Indian Bobber, and a 2022 ZX-10R. Hang on a sec. I'll be right back. I gotta see what this noise is. This is very noisy out here. Man, it's noisy. This is what we get for doing a show on a wild Wednesday, I guess. Yeah, we never really do shows on a Wednesday. Yeah, Stanley, I did. That was a nice CBR that I had. I missed that thing. It was more comfortable than my ZX-10, but it had more miles and stuff, and I got it for such a good deal. That insurance totally paid it off and everything else, so no big deal. I still have a Ninja ZX-10, but I never ride. I've been wanting to get a dirt bike recently. Yeah, I'll probably be getting a dirt bike pretty soon. So these things, if you guys haven't seen, this is the new RC from Losi Motorcycles. This is the Losi Pro Moto MX. It's roughly, I'm just going to go from judging what's on the back of it. I'm not an expert on this at all. I'm just reading the back of the box. It's roughly 8 pounds. The front, they call it head damping. It looks like it's a fork. I'm wondering how similar that'll be to a regular RC shock. It looks kind of similar to a off-road fork or a motorcycle fork. There is a servo saver built into it. It has spoke wheels. I wonder with spoke wheels, and you guys may have seen more about these than I have already, so I'm just reading a lot off of the back right now. The spoke wheels, if it says realistic true spoke wheels are another first, I wonder if that means they're always going to get loose, especially when new, because I've had a bunch of new motocross bikes and you have to do your spokes all the time, at least till they kind of seize up, especially the rear. What else is going on? It says it's not the first RC motorcycle, but the Pro Moto MX is the first one that works, and it faithfully captures the spirit of riding a full-size bike. I don't know. I drove it for just a few minutes, and I had a big smile, so that was really cool. It is fun, but we'll see. Pirate, if you're out there, let me know. If you're out there, Pirate, what's your honest thought and your opinion on me purchasing a Losi? Did you ever think you would see this day? If you're out there, Pirate, let me know. Because I don't think I've ever purchased a new Losi. Let me see, what else we have here? I think it's pretty cool that the front brakes actually do work. It's a cable-driven front brake. Grabbing a disc, which is pretty cool. The rear brakes are going to be operated by the motor braking, which is attached via the chain. And it is actually a metal chain. I do like that. It sounds kind of clunky when you spin the wheel. You can feel the motor clunk over. And we'll check that out here later in a few minutes when we open this. The rear suspension, it kind of reminds me of the size of maybe a Creighton rear suspension. I don't know, is it maybe a 16 millimeter bore shock? It doesn't say back here, but that's what I'm guessing from my little bit I've looked at it so far. There is a flywheel right here. Sounds cool. It kind of sounds like a turbine or just something spinning, zzz, getting faster. It says it spins at about 22,000 RPMs. And the motor's a 2700 kV motor, which is going to run on 2S. I don't think you can run this on 3S. We will figure out a way, but from what I've heard, you may do some damage to the flywheel. Like I said, I bought this, I got it yesterday, and I haven't had a chance to really watch much videos. I just knew as soon as it came out, I was going to get one because I'm such a dirt bike fan. It's cool that they actually have real, something like these Dunlop tires are cool, because this is a lot of, pretty much what you're going to see at the track. These are MX42, what are these? They're the officially licensed, so the MX53s, I'm sorry. The GeoMax MX53s. There's going to be some other options for tires as well. I think this is going to be fun on the, like on a paved track, on asphalt. I think it'll be fun. I'd like to see them come out with a version with like sport bikes, Ninjas, CBRs, Ducatis. That would be cool. Because I think the racing would be more competitive on a on-road track maybe. I do see potentially, you know, tight corners could be this downfall, but if it was a sport bike, tight corners would be less. You'd have more of a flowing track. So that would be cool. So the pirate says, he figured I'd buy one of these. It was the new sensation. Heck yeah, it is the new sensation. That was it. Hey, Stanley, that was, you said you still love RC Venom. Wasn't it, was that motorcycle a Venom RC? Was it a small company like Venom? Do you have that motorcycle now? Because I don't even know where it went. Stanley used to do some RCs with me back in New Jersey as well. So yeah, the front cable driven disc brake. I could tell just in my little bit of driving that obviously if you're accelerating, your corners are going to be not as sharp. I think I was in street mode. I only drove it in one mode. And I drove for about 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes with my buddy's car on asphalt. When you tap the brakes or slow down, it kind of shifts the weight forward and it does turn in quicker. So I think there'll be some skills. Like you can actually get better at this. I don't think it's just going to be a goofy toy. I think you'll actually be able to get better driving one of these. I'm looking forward to it. One thing that I really like about dirt bikes, obviously you can lean them and you can kind of whip them when you jump, kick the back out, or flatten the bike. And you can do the same thing on a RC buggy or truggy just by turning the wheels, because the momentum of the I guess the rotational mass of the tires will allow a buggy or truggy to kind of whip it or corner in the air. I don't know that you'd be able to do it with this, because I don't think the tires are going to, and it really would just be the front. I don't think it would compensate for the weight and the speed that the flywheel is going to be spinning. So I don't think we'll be doing many mid-air corrections. Forward, backward, yeah, but I don't think we'll be turning much whipping to the side. It's to be seen. Or maybe they've already been jumping them out there. And if you guys have seen a video, let me know. Let me know if you guys have seen anybody doing any of that. All right, guys. We'd be cracking this open already, but I did tell my buddy I'd wait for him, so we're going to be waiting. This is the Honda version. I don't actually think it says Honda anywhere. It just obviously, it looks like a Honda, and I guess it could be a gas, but no, I'm pretty sure it's a Honda. They went with 23. Currently, the Supercross champ this year is a Honda, and he's number 23. So it's kind of looks like a Chase Sexton's Honda, but Chase Sexton would not have black backgrounds. He'd have red or white backgrounds because he's the champ. This black backgrounds is for a smaller class. So this is like a 250 class if you were judging by the backgrounds. I hope to get the new plastics for it and design my own graphics kit for it. I will probably go with I've always been a big fan of Suzuki, so I'll probably get a Suzuki, or I'll just keep a Honda. Those were the two main bikes that I always had, was Suzukis or Hondas. All right. Kevin times in 8:51. Dude, I can't wait. I don't know if I can wait for 8:51. What do you guys say in chat? Do I wait for Kevin or do I just open this bad boy? So while you guys chime in, let me know, because Kevin says 8:51. That's about 20 minutes. I still love RC. Are there any upgrades for the bike yet? Good question. Good question, Reggie. Oh, hey, Edsel's there. Edsel, you should have came by today. I forgot to talk to you. I could have invited you by. Sorry about that. Thanks for tuning in, bud. Yes, there is some upgrades. They're not really, I haven't seen them yet. I believe aluminum swing arm, like whether these are just upgrades or they're just blingy parts, I don't know. I think there's a carbon fiber chassis kit, which I think the carbon fiber chassis kit basically would transform this to a carbon fiber. I will probably buy that because that would look at pretty trick. I think I'll do that. I know they have wheels in different colors. I don't know. Maybe you guys have seen these already. Edsel, you've seen it a bunch, I'm sure. I've only seen one for about 5 minutes when I drove my buddy Little Elks. Thank you, James, for helping me or letting me drive that. But I don't remember if the forks are aluminum or not. Aluminum tubes, they should be. I hope so. Or maybe they would bend. Maybe they would bend if they're aluminum. So I know aluminum swing arm, whether that's actually an upgrade or just, you know, like putting aluminum on RC cars is often not a good idea. Oh, my buddy Rick's here. Good to see you, Rick. So, how does a Wednesdays... You can't remember it. Edsel says he can't remember it too well, but it was a lot of fun. Edsel, it had to have been like in the last week. How long ago is your? I think your memory is gone, dude. You just had to have driven it in the last week. I think he just got it. Yeah. Trying to wait on Kev to open this thing up. Okay, so let's check out the battery. This is going to be something, and I hope that my buddy Art will tune in. I don't think I told Art about the show tonight. Art actually has a couple of these as well, but I don't know if he's opened his up yet. Art, if you're out there, let us know. So these are going to run on 2S. I'm going to be running it on an SMC, 5200 milliamp. 100 C rating, and yeah, we'll see. I know that I think they're trying to push this car. There's currently 3 versions of it: a blue version, a red version, which is what we have here, and a green Pro Circuit branded version. The Pro Circuit is the only one that comes with the Pro Circuit's the only one that comes with as a combo, and it'll come with a 2S battery and a charger. Excuse me. I'm trying to. I will, Mike. So should you distract me? Oh, so I didn't want a charger. I do know that this should work, though this cable's pretty short. I'm hoping this cable will be long enough, and it's going to be a little tougher to tuck this away. The smart batteries don't have a balance port, so they're a little bit easier to tuck away, and that's what they want you to use. But man, I think I tried to wait for Kevin, but I think we're just going to go. Yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, guys. Race inspired Losi. I don't know. They used to be total race inspired brand. They were a great brand. I don't think I've ever bought one. All right, cracking the box. Twin aluminum plate chassis. Oh, that's the aluminum. Maybe that's the part that you get that would be carbon fiber. The realistic drive chain, I do like that. The chain is actually metal, so that's very cool. Standard size battery, lean bars, rear fender. Yeah, let's check it. All right. So we got a quick start guide, a 50% off MAP price for some tires, sticker kit. Okay, so maybe it doesn't come with sticker kit on it, so that might be cool. We'll check that out. I think I do want to get another set of, oh yeah, this is cool. So I do want to get another set of plastics. Oh, this is great. You can get aluminum hubs. Looks like front and rear aluminum hubs, different colored sprockets, different colored brakes, X. So they have every color plastics basically. They do have in gold and clear hub chain. Chain sprockets are in clear as gold as well. I'm probably going to get a yellow bike, and then I'll put a lot of gold on it, and that'll look pretty trick, I think. We'll see. That is fun. I'm looking forward to building that. That's going to be fun. Man, good question, Pirate. The new track, I agree with Edsel. It is a tight layout. The jumps, so much more fun. There's more flow to them. Edsel, are you driving a 6S Creighton with the truggy tires, or is there something else you're driving? I've only driven the Techno out there so far. It's very tight. I mean, it's actually probably a great 10 scale track as well, like a 4-wheel. Your Pirate, your small Techno truggy would probably do pretty damn well out there. Yeah, it's cool. Are you going to be in town this weekend, Pirate? I'll take this out. I don't know if I'll be airing it out much. It also comes with, I don't doubt you can see that, but it's a bunch of numbers. So whatever number you want your decals to be on the side of the motorcycle. A quick start guide that explains, you know, the drive modes. There is an MS6X lean adjustment, how to install the battery. Let's see, there's these manuals. I haven't looked at a Losi manual in a while. Oh, it's not that good. It's just a manual that, it's not like a builder's manual. That's okay. It does show you how to do things like drive chain tension after you run it, drive chain maintenance, lean bar wheel adjustments. It shows you how to adjust the forks with some fork tools. I assume they send these fork tools in there. They say the run time for the vehicle is approximately 9 to 12 minutes, depending on your throttle usage. Well, then I'm going to say for me, 4 minutes. Wide open, wide full open all the time. No, it won't be. There is wheelie mode, on-road mode, off-road mode. They have directions about jumping. Interesting. Dude, Edsel. So yeah, I agree. I think it'll be a phenomenal buggy layout. I'm going to take my buggy next. I might go there tomorrow. Do you want to go tomorrow? I'm off tomorrow. Dude, we can go tomorrow. Drive this and drive some on the new track if you want. Let me know. Man, that's a good question, Reggie. So my man, Reggie Jones chiming in with a question. Is there a speed gear in there also? Thanks for the question. Hit that thumbs up for Reggie for asking a good question like that. Actually, it'd help me and get this out to more people. But, dude, I don't think so. I don't think there's any speed gears in here. but we could probably do something about that. I really have looked at this I really haven't checked this out. I just haven't had a chance to. Okay. So anyway, if we can get a couple of likes, I'm going to go ahead and open this right now. Otherwise, I think Kevin's going to be here in about 2 minutes. But, man, what do we got here? The instruction manual. I do have a battery charged and ready to go, so we'll probably do some, maybe we'll see if we can do some smoky burnouts in the garage before we leave. Oh, that's a good idea, Edsel. Yeah, dude, you need to get one. Definitely should get one. I probably am going to get another one. I really think these are going to be fun. I really do. I'm concerned with the durability, especially if you're jumping them. That's why I think a sport bike version of this would have been better. Maybe I'm dead wrong, but like a sport bike version is going to take less abuse because you're not going to be jumping it. Or hopefully you're not. These people will definitely jump these. Yeah, I will, Edsel, go to Mini Track tomorrow around noon. Or you say you're going around 11 or 12? I gotta think. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't remember. It's been a very busy week. I am off tomorrow, but I would like to come by. I don't feel like I've done more than 40 laps on that track, 40, 50 laps tops. And that was probably all before the track even opened up. Yeah, so here's the problem, Mike. It is Spectrum Electronics. And I feel like that's a good and a bad. If anybody's watched my show before, you know that I'm not a huge fan of Spectrum Electronics, especially motor-wise. The 3S motors, 4S motors, pretty much blow them up immediately. All right, Edsel. Yeah, text me. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might go early in the morning. It's pretty good to go in the morning. Actually, because the track, it might still be it's not baked from the sun yet, so the traction's kind of decent in the morning sometimes. So yeah, I know the Spectrum Electronics I'm not a fan of, at least in their 3S motors. Their 6S ESCs, I've blown several of those too. So I hope, so that's the problem. But here's another thing that I am happy, or that it is Spectrum, because Spectrum is hand in hand with Arma, which to me Arma is a sturdier, better built vehicle these days than most Losis are. If Arma decides this works and they want to build one, which I don't know if Horizon wants two of their companies building against each other, Arma can use the same Spectrum Electronics or something similar because they currently use Spectrum Electronics. Yeah, so that I think that it gives them a chance to build it, since Arma is also another Horizon kind of based company. So Rick says he saw the YouTube videos with the big ramp jumps and landing in grass, and it held up well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I saw some jump. I don't know. I saw somebody. Who was it that was showing me? I think Kevin, who's supposed to be here right now. Yeah. Kevin was showing me some videos of this last night. We were going to go to this last night, but we ended up going to the drone fireworks show down in Redondo Beach. And I prefer real fireworks. All right. Let me go ahead and open this, we think. Sorry, Kev, we've waited, but we got to do this. Yeah, I've seen one of these before, but I haven't seen this one. Nicely packaged. Oh boy. What's funny is I think it's funny, I've uncrated literally thousands of motorcycles that were new, but full-size motorcycles. At motorcycle dealerships, every year new bikes come in, you have to build them. So we got some tools here. It's like a stand number. There's the driver. Go ahead, or the bike. I'm going to grab this. Grab this. And this. And here's the controller. Set that back there. We've got some batteries. We've got chain lube. And we got desiccate still. Desiccates. All right, guys. So. It's actually pretty heavy. I forgot how heavy it was. That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. I forgot they were that heavy. And this doesn't even have the battery in it yet, so it'll be heavier. So this is it, guys. They say it's quarter scale. Yeah, those forks are not as plush as I'd like them to be. Hopefully we could break those in. Very cool. All right. So yeah, I would love to know, does anybody know, is there any, well, we can see what motor the size is. I'm sure there's going to be upgrades. There's probably some stuff right now for motors that'll fit it. Let's take a look. So in the package, you get chain lube. You get some batteries. Pretty standard stuff. Oh, this is cool. This is actually really funny. These tools look just like spoke wrenches. And I bet I have some spoke wrenches in here. They're not spoke wrenches. Not for this. They're like real dirt bike spoke wrenches. They look like to me. Go ahead and open this. Got the controller that we will check out here in a little bit. You know, look at my man Reggie with all the good questions. Does it come with the battery? This one does not, Reggie. There's 3 colors: the red, a red, a blue, and a green. The green will come with a battery, a 2S battery, and a Spectrum charger. This is a bike stand. Oh, probably to let you take off and drive. So Mayim says, do they sell women riders? Yeah, I think that they, you know, I bet you can make, that'd be kind of a, you just, you know, I'm sure you can easily fashion a different type of rider. It is a soft rider. The rider's kind of soft. Head's kind of soft. It's not soft, but it's kind of soft. So when it gets hit, it won't, you know, shatter. The boots are kind of squeezable, kind of like real motocross boots. They're 4-buckle boots, very nice. I could see myself getting some little Alpine Stars, or maybe Kevin. Kevin's an artist. Maybe you can help me design some graphics for this, and they even do the boots. I want to do my own set of gear. I'm sure, yeah, you can unzip the rider and change the gear if you want. So I want to get my own gear made with my name, get a number on it. Yeah, that would be cool. So that is the bike. I'm not sure what these are. We've got some spare parts. We'll look into that stuff later, and we'll look into this later. The pirate says strap a Barbie to it. And I say, I agree, bud. I think I'm going to have a... Dude, that's a great idea. Let's get... Because there's a Barbie movie coming out. Maya, you can help me with this. Let's figure out if I can do a pink version of this. Let's do a pink version of this. And do some viral bullshit Barbie video with it. Since the Barbie movie, I think, is about to come out. I have absolutely no interest in the Barbie movie. But I keep seeing commercials. And now this might be a fun idea, actually. So it does have a... I'm assuming there has to be a servo up here. With a cable, which operates that brake. It actually spins and move it. Certainly works. I assume we'll be able to adjust the tension on that, so that'll be cool. So no, there's no battery. There's no battery stand. You have to purchase your own battery. You can buy these now at RC Street Shop in Lawndale or Long Beach, California. $39.99. Great battery, 100C. This is actually a more powerful battery than the one that comes in the green version. But that was a good question. Kev, let me know if you're still out there, if you're going to be coming by or not. Yeah, this has been cool. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. If you could please give it thumbs up. Subscribe, like, all that. I'm assuming this... So I don't know if you can use it just as a stand or like if you're going to race your friends, maybe. I bet you... Pirate, I think you probably know. If you're going to race your buddies with this, can you just hold it in there and then does it... It doesn't feel like it would take off. It feels like it sticks. I don't know if you could pull out of that. Probably just barely roll into it. That'd be good. Yeah, this is pretty cool. All right, let's... I think it is so funny how this looks like a real, like to me it looks like a Renthal sprocket. Its teeth are extremely sharp. Oh boy, I could see somebody. Well, no, it spins this way. I guess there's no reverse on this. I didn't even think about that. If there was reverse, it could suck your thumb up in, or finger up in there. But I don't think there's reverse on a motorcycle. Unless I'm wrong. I'm guessing there's probably no reverse. You can't really get your finger sucked in on this side. That's cool. That's a pretty big looking shock. Very cool, very cool. All right, let's see about getting some batteries in the controller. This thing, it's pretty heavy. Wow. All right, come on by, man. Let's go. Got Kevin out there. I had a feeling there's those stands are for race. Oh, they are for racing. No, I didn't know that they are for racing, Edsel. Thank you for letting me know this. No, I didn't. I purchased this here at a local hobby shop in the area. This came from RC Street Shop. It's a great hobby shop if you're looking for radio control cars, trucks, on-road, off-road, all kinds of stuff. Armas, Traxxas, Kyoshos, Not a ton of Losi, but some of it. Okay, so this is a new radio. Yeah. Total new radio. I don't think that they have any right now. They may have to call them in the morning. They might have had some come in. Yet the best bet is to probably check with them daily. Just call in the morning and ask. And there's 2 stores as well. RC Street Shop has one in Lawndale and one in Long Beach. So yeah, just check with them in the morning in case something happens, because if they come in, they may not be there for very long. Who knows? They are probably going to be a hot item right now. Hopefully this is going to work. Come in. All right.
Open sesame.
Welcome our guest, everybody. Guys, if you don't mind a second, I'm going to welcome our guest to the stage. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourself in chat.
Ooh.
All right.
There it is.
Yeah, this is basically what we had planned to do yesterday. We're just a day late.
Day late, dollar short.
Oh, those are there for Mike. Mike will be glad to see those. All right, so guys, thanks for tuning in. If you could please hit the thumbs up, it really makes a big difference. Even if there's just a few of you guys that do it, that just makes a difference. Here, Kev. If you want to put your mic right there, just facing up, about like so. No, it's got to be here, because if it rubs on stuff, it makes a noise. Perfect.
Ooh.
All right. So welcome everybody in chat. Welcome Kevin. Pretty cool. You were working this evening.
Yeah.
So it took you a little time to get up here. Thanks for coming in. Almost all the way from almost down in Orange County, pretty much.
It feels like it. Like
Yeah.
right on the edges.
So that was cool. Thanks for coming in. You guys probably know Kevin. He's been here on a few shows. So man, we're gonna be. Mike says you should be able to hammer the stand to the ground. Good call, Pirate. Because I'm just noticing right here. There's like holes.
Where's the nails?
I wonder if they... See, there is nails. You've been watching this more than I have, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You know more about this shit than I do. All right, let's hear it, bro.
I don't know.
So there is nails that you can hammer down, and this is great. That's cool.
But people are like, I'm not going to carry that around. It kind of folds, right?
Yeah, it folds. What I think is funny is, check this out. I don't know what this tool is, but what does this remind you of? Did you ever do dirt bikes? It's like
it looks like some kind of spoke.
It's a spoke wrench. Yeah, it's like a copy of a spoke wrench, which is so funny.
I wonder when they're going to come out with real spoke wheels for this.
I think they have them. I do think they have them.
Yeah, I've watched.
Well, I thought the box said it had them.
I've seen people bend these wheels already.
So what have you seen? What do you?
This breaks too. This plate.
Okay, it looks like it would take a lot of. That's going to take a lot of abuse when you're landing off a jump poorly.
The guy who broke it said he thought it happened when you landed upside down.
And just went that way, like
force.
Too far.
Yeah.
Interesting. So we're going to test it soon. Edsel and Mike both said hi to you, Kevin.
Yo, Edsel.
And
Mike.
yeah, you can definitely hammer these into the ground. Very cool.
Edsel's like my Arma twin.
Oh, Edsel, did you hear the news about what Kevin got? I'm not going to spill the beans yet. Let's see if Edsel knows what Kevin got. He says you're kind of arm of twins, and I have to agree at this point. I'm going to check the camera, make sure everything's working well, but
because he did the 8S Creighton also, right? The 6S to 8S.
Yes, you did the 6S Creighton that you put an 8S in, and so did he.
Yeah, I'm not that
You both
impressed.
had Centons first. First you had Centons. That is from a sentence still? How long is that? 2 months?
No, that's like a week.
Sentence still tearing it up.
You go to test something, and then the controller falls over, and that's in your hand. And it does a burnout on your hand.
So, Mike.
Are these real inverted forks? I don't know.
Yeah, take it here. Go ahead and look at it. I'm going to move this out of the way so you can take a look, bud.
I keep thinking.
Yeah, they felt a little sticky at first, but I started using them more, and
I think they make a gold chain.
here, check it out. It's a bit heavier than I thought it was going to be. I always forget.
It's that flywheel, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they sent some literature here, and it's got,
Feels good being heavy, though.
it does.
Dunlop, man. That's why you pay so much, because they got it all these sponsors on here.
Yeah, and hey, here's another thing, guys. Good show to have Kevin on. Kevin, did you notice in the post I put about you earlier? Kevin is a former designer. He designed motorcycles at Honda, just here right down the road, which is pretty freaking impressive. And today we've got is basically a copy of a Honda. I don't think it says Honda, but we know it's a Honda.
I don't know why not.
Look at this. There's going to be colored, the gold hubs, and different color.
I saw them do the hubs, but they actually go inside the wheel, so you don't get to
Oh, you don't see much? You only
No.
see the outer piece, just right there
Yeah.
and there.
That's kind of a bummer.
Well,
I can't wait till they do
they're still doing that.
some of the guys, I don't know, M2C or someone does real spoked wheels.
You think they will?
Yeah.
You think
With
there's
those-
enough action for it?
Yeah. We're going to go crazy for this. That's the first thing you want to do, right? It's like, okay, I got to fix something up and get rid of this. Maybe.
What's that? Is that, I guess, a composite
Yeah.
swing arm?
It's white. It's weird. Is it like Delrin?
Yeah, I'm wondering if it is. Wow, this stuff is small.
This looks like, they call it PP, polypropylene. Like the real dirt bikes. Same kind of.
It does feel like, yeah, it does feel like dirt bike plastic, actually. Feel the rider. The rider feels pretty stout. I think the rider will be pretty stout.
Yeah. I want to do our idea. That would be cool. I've seen these things get holes in them. Here and here.
Yeah, Edsel, we're going to start it up. So it says, Edsel says the startup takes a while. I hope people don't break them because they don't do the startup procedure right. What is the startup procedure? Do you know? And then Wolf Track RC. Hey, thank you, Wolf Track, for joining in. We appreciate the chats. Says they sold out at demos at stores.
Are all
I
sold
think
out.
they're all sold out.
I called PCH. I called RC Visions.
Well,
And then there's
I
RC
think
Street
that
Shop.
they're coming out in. I think they released the green ones today or on the 7th. Sometimes I see the release dates, and I thought that's what it was showing. I don't know the release dates for blue or red. I thought it was released already. They're just sold out, I guess.
Well, PCH told me today that they have 100 of these things on order.
Well,
So
we'll
they
see
said
how
call
many
back
they
tomorrow.
get. Sometimes it happens. They'll come in slowly usually.
And they'll put you on the waiting list without having to pay anything. They were going to do it right over the phone.
Well, we can't talk about stores. I don't want to talk too much about the store's policies. I don't know about that stuff. But yeah, they're going to be hard to get for a while.
Which is, I'm kind of okay with that. I get to save my money a little bit, maybe, for a month.
Let me see. So the thing that I would like about using a smart battery would be you don't have to tuck that other piece away. What is
Oh,
it?
the balance.
Yeah.
I heard that's kind of a pain.
Actually, this balance lead is so short, it's not going to be an issue whatsoever. I just hope that the cable is long enough.
Because if it's a smart battery, it'll tell you here, right? Your charge. At least it's not too big and heavy to where you have to carry it home. Doesn't seem like an issue.
That's nice. I think this is going to go to Florida with me. I don't know. I told my brother to tune in. I hope he's watching tonight.
What do you do with lipos when you get on a plane? Thought about that because I wanted to take the RC with me. I'm like, it's going to be a pain.
I've been able to take lipos on carry-ons. Wolf Track, I totally agree. Anybody that wants to race these, I would have a lot of fun racing with you guys. I know you'll plan on getting one.
Yeah.
Arts, I believe, got maybe 2. I know he's got 1. He might have 2. They'll be fun.
I can't wait to do Supermoto.
That's what I think will be the most fun. I don't think, like Supercross, too much hardcore off-road might be too much to... The races would get split up, you know? Too many crashes, but maybe I'm wrong. But I think like an on-road and supermoto races with just a couple of launching type of jumps.
Yeah.
This could be a lot of fun. In just the few minutes I drove one the other day, I was able to lay down like it was laying down black strips. I was coming out of corners and getting on the gas, and it was breaking loose and then straightening up.
I thought, could it drift? Because it would be so cool. If
I mean, it would break loose or whatever. Edsel's on the list too. So yeah, we'll have a race team for sure. Edsel, Wolf Tracks, me, you, Art. That have got some on order as well. Do you know how to start it?
It's either got to be on the stand or laying down, or else the controller goes all crazy. It starts going beep, 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 starts beeping, and the lights go crazy, just start scrolling.
There's a button there that says flywheel off or on.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I think you can turn it on, but then you can switch on, you can have to switch it on manually.
So you can turn this on, then the flywheel don't start spinning until you switch this on. And then you have to wait good 30 seconds is what it says. Yeah, Edsel's saying.
They have this thing too.
Hey, Travis, thank you. Thanks. Hey, so Travis. Yeah, dude, we are all addicted to RC here. That's for sure. Absolutely.
There's a quick start QR code on here.
Oh, my buddy James is out there. He says turn a remote on, then the bike, then the flywheel. Yep, that's what I'm seeing. And it says to leave it on for at least 30 seconds. Okay, well.
It sounds cool. Oh, I want to record.
Hey, James, how much runtime do you get out of a battery so far? Have you gotten, have you driven a full battery on a stretch? And if so, how long? Needs to be just right. Oh, perfecto.
Oh, it's going.
Oh, I didn't mean to turn that on.
Let's get some photos.
I wonder if this thing does a runaway if it just jumps off the table.
Yeah, that's the thing.
All right.
It's turning opposite.
Yeah.
Big old burnout right here.
All right, so you can turn the car on.
I've seen these break too. Only the rear.
So what would happen now if I was to try to drive it without the gyro? Like the gyro's not on. It's just turned on. Does anybody know? I'm going to go ahead and turn this.
Hold it so you can gas it a little.
No. I mean, no, I've already given it a little throttle, but I mean, could you drive it without the flywheel? Does it damage it? Anyway.
That's like expert mode.
So, yeah, we'll see. Maybe it is. If anything's flat, what color is this? I'm colorblind.
Greenish orange.
These are brand new batteries. I wonder why. So I'm going to turn on the flywheel. If you want to, hey, if you want, you can record the video, do a video record and see what the flywheel sounds like. But I'm going to do go ahead and start the flywheel up.
Sounds like the Millennium Falcon powering up.
That's funny.
Such a nerd.
This is funny. Wow.
This sounds cool. Oh.
Yeah, sorry guys. I know it was laggy. I hope it'll come back. So it's definitely reached its max RPM, it seems like right now.
They need to do a Tron motorcycle.
I wonder if, I'm going to move this camera to see if we can get rid of some of that lag. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe losing the signal here shortly.
Okay. Yeah, it looks as good as that little replica Honda I had. The details, for sure.
What replica Honda you had?
I had one about this size. It
Oh,
was the
you
toy
had
version.
one. Yeah.
Like you said, the Ricky Carmichael.
The Ricky Carmichael one.
So it did have the Woody Woodpecker thing on the side, I think.
Yeah, if that's what it was.
It was this size. This is like, it works. That's what's so cool.
Okay, sorry guys, we got it laggy there for a second. So, yeah, we turned that on, and it's definitely, oh wow. You can feel it working. Wow, this is cool. Give this a shot. Feel the gyroscopic effect. Pick it up and just move it around.
Oh yeah, that's cool. It's like almost doing it on its own, but stopping you at the same time. There's like resistance.
Keep your thumb out of the way. I'm going to give you just, no, I'm not going
It
to.
doesn't do up and down though.
No, it doesn't. It's like side to side.
So when it's doing the wheelies, I wonder how it's stopping it from going home.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I think that, ooh, front brake travel. So you can adjust the brakes.
Wow, it was pulling me.
It was pulling you.
Yeah. Have good footing.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. You got your plumber's crack showing.
This is cool.
The outfit's cool. I wish they would have hid the zipper a little bit more, but that's just me. Being nitpicky. I'm a picky guy. Comes to design.
Oh, it does. It kind of moves itself around when you're moving it because of gyro.
What if you moved it?
So, what is the deal with man.
Some lights would be cool.
No.
Just so you can take it out tonight. Oh, we could put a light on there. Google light.
No, not at all.
Ooh, you know, you could put that little...
I don't need a light on it. There's no way we're putting lights on a motocross bike.
You could put the Instago 360 magnet thing here behind the shirt and just snap it on there.
That is cool. I do. So you turn flywheel off here and you wait till it goes down?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Then it has a brake. If you don't, men don't read manuals. Manual, no good.
Power off. Oh, turn this off for 30. Beautiful.
Okay. Ooh.
Cool. It's like the engines are winding down and you're just taxiing back to the gate.
Yeah, it does, huh?
Yeah. So what happens if I was to switch it right on right now? Is that a big deal? Like, is it safe? Do you have to make it stop? Feel that chain. Isn't that cool?
So dope. The sprocket.
The sprocket's sharp. I just realized, oh, we didn't try. I don't think there's reverse.
It's off.
Yeah.
That's
it. That was it. So if there was reverse, it could easily suck a finger in and cut it in half. But I'm just glad there's not. So I can turn that off.
You ever try and ride a bike backwards? It's so hard.
Yeah, I know it. Turn that off. Unplug this boy. And power off. Oh, this is pretty cool.
Someone will make an exposed frame. Yeah, I can't wait to hop these up.
What do you think? It's exciting to me because it's different. It's finally something different. I haven't really seen anything too exciting in the RC market in a while. Most of what I get is like, it did come with some other graphics, so I can do some different graphics for it.
What was the last
Put
big?
my own numbers on or whatever. RT, definitely a big one.
This one is going to be bigger, I think.
I think so too.
I remember.
Seems like we're having some more streaming issues. Sorry, guys. And try to just move this just a bit. Sometimes that does help.
It'd be cool. The eyes, all different anodized colors.
I probably, so you know, I'm one of those guys that hates aluminum on most RCs. I'll probably buy one of these and just shelf queen it. Amazing.
The shocks, they're metal.
They are. Yeah, they feel metal. Yep.
Don't need to change that.
Really excited. Oh, it's heavy.
I
always forget how heavy it feels till I pick it up.
It's not obnoxious where you need a lot of space like the buggies, you know.
Oh, I think I can know how to take the driver off. Doesn't he come off?
Yeah.
Somehow, let's see if we can figure this out.
I
did see a video where you pull it. Oh, I don't want to do all that.
I saw metal foot pegs.
Foot pegs.
People broke
That'll
that.
be cool.
That's cool. It snaps on there.
So, Reggie, I think there is a way to change the rider, but I don't know for 100%.
The bike, I don't mind so much. It's going to get scratched. The holes bug me.
In the riders' jerseys?
Yeah. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
no.
Well, you had a good idea earlier today. I'm gonna
Yeah.
move this way over. So, why don't you tell everybody what your idea is and see if anyone has a thought on it.
I was thinking we should do, it'd be cool if someone did a leather outfit. Like a supermoto outfit.
Yeah. I agree. I think that would be real cool.
Because that would stop from getting holes. We could put little knee pads on it.
Yeah, I like that. I would like that.
There's the rear shock. Oh, they covered the rear shock. That would be nice. To
There's
get
the
all
shock right there.
aluminum and red, you know.
So that's what I was thinking. Is like linkage down here would look cool.
Yeah.
So do something with the linkage underneath the shock. You could easily change that spring to like a gold or red spring, and it's it looks kind of like the size of a Creighton shock, maybe. So maybe we could use the red of Creighton.
Maybe.
I'm sure they're gonna have that stuff.
Or just paint it. It'd be cool too if you can get the reservoir for the shock, you know, somewhere. A fake one. Someone's gonna do a nice metal pipe. Oh, this is rubber. Interesting.
What?
The tip of the pipe.
Oh, probably because it's scraping up on wheelies all the time. It's gonna pop off, I bet. So we got a few questions here. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. We had a few issues. Let me know if the lagging has stopped. I moved the camera way far away, so maybe the video is not going to be so good, but hopefully it's better now. Would a low profile 3-cell fit in it is Pirate's question. Yes, Mike, it would. A small enough one.
Like a shorty pack, maybe?
It's got to be no bigger than a regular stick pack 2S. But word on the street, and I did hear this, is you would damage the flywheel with the 3S.
Overspin it.
So I'm sure there'll be a workaround. Don't you worry. Oh, this looks cool. You actually have to adjust the chain by loosening the axle and moving it front to rear.
Cool.
So you get the proper chain alignment. It's the chain's a little bit tight right now, but I'm sure it'll break in.
What if you can back this thing in the corners?
I don't know. I think so.
Stoppies, you know, why not?
They say
Oh,
it's
look at that.
adjustable, so that's what it says.
Dude, this
Floating. It's a floating.
Floating.
Show the audience that. That is pretty trick. I didn't realize that.
You can see.
The caliper, it's on the way it's bolted to the rotor. The wheel is a floating caliper, which allows, in real life, it just makes it a lot smoother. In case there's any kind of imperfections, it's able to just float. And then once you clamp it down, it's not floating, it's just moving left to right. That's a pretty trick. Even when I was a kid, they weren't floating calipers.
No.
They were just
I
bolted
didn't
on
expect
hard.
that one at all.
That is cool. And then check this. I remembered front brake travel and front brake trim. I don't know what the trim would do. But front brake travel, I assume, will adjust how hard your front brake grabs. You generally want the front brake to grab a little bit harder than the rear.
That would be good because I saw people complaining about how long it takes to stop this thing.
To slow it down?
Yeah.
Oh,
People are like,
okay.
stop.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm like, you got to go front brake, bro. That's all your stopping power.
Yeah. So Wolf Track, he says that there was a bike from Futaba. I don't remember that bike from Futaba. There's the Kyosho still makes one. It's hard to get. I don't know if it's hard to get. You never see them. Called a hanging on rider. And there used to be a Nitro one back in the day. I don't remember who that was. I had an electric one, but I don't remember.
My friend did too, and
I don't remember who it was.
Junior high
It seemed
school.
like it wasn't a big company.
it was the no.
It was
But it
20
looked
years
like
ago.
it was the one I saw was like a street bike cafe. The
That's what
fairings
this
were
was.
clear,
Yeah.
kind of like a bionic man on top.
It wasn't clear fairings, from what I remember.
I just remember him crashing it a lot.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
laughing.
mine never worked well. I think it was my brother's originally, and then he gave it to me, and I never made it work well, and maybe I gave it back to him.
Because those ones are weird. It didn't turn this way. It turned the whole kind of fork did that.
I remember. You're right.
That's why
So-
when I saw this, I thought, no, you never do bikes right. Then I saw it, like, wow.
So now that you've seen it, so not only have you worked, this man's had a prestigious career. He's worked at American Honda designing one of the most successful motorcycles of the early 2000s. No, in 1999. When did it come out? The Super Hawk.
Oh, that was 2000.
Okay.
Around 2000.
Well, you were a major designer on the Super Hawk motorcycle. And then some other things here and there. The Valkyrie as well. You did some work on that. What do you think? And you've worked at toy companies designing toys as well.
Yeah.
Also doing designs on animation and digital. But what do you think when you're looking at this as a guy that likes both motorcycles and designing stuff?
If it was just a static model, it's cool as hell. You know, if it didn't move and I just sat it there, it's great.
It's still cool.
It's really good, especially the rider. Because you usually just get the bike, you know. The riders look kind of dorky usually, but this one looks good. They got the right fabric on there.
Yeah, it feels like a motocross jersey. That's fun.
I wonder how long they were developing this, though. Did it take them 10 years to get it all right, you know? 5 years?
I don't know. Maybe a couple years. I have no idea. Maybe it was out there on video. I'm not for sure. I know this guy, Frank Root, who's kind of a local in the California area. He's one of the designers on this. I used to know him from when I used to do a little 10 scale or off-road racing and worked at a different shop. He was friends with the owner over there. And I saw him put a video out explaining this, and he might have said how long they were designing it, but he's worked at Losi for a long time.
I want to see, like,
glad-
the first prototype of it, you know? What did that look like?
I wonder. Yeah, dude, I wonder. What do you think? Should we go into business making something for this bike? Is there something we could do?
The outfits, but then China will start. Banggood will just rip you off.
Yeah.
You gotta use it first, right? And start figuring out, oh, this can be improved. Maybe you could 3D print something here and there.
Oh, I have to solder another battery for it. I only have this one. Gotta solder. I have another battery. These batteries come with Dean's connectors on it, but this is an EC5. Not a big deal.
I know if they made a nice metal replica, you'd be like, oh, okay.
I'm going to have my own name and number printed on these things, guys. You don't even know.
That's gonna be cool.
It's rare that I don't own a dirt bike. I've almost always owned a dirt bike for most of my adult life, at least 30 plus years. I'll get one again. And when I do, it's going to match this to the T. Going to have matching graphics. I'll have my custom made graphics and make these the same as well.
I could see doing the Supermoto fenders for it, you know. If they did the Supermoto kit, I'd be all over it.
Pretty much like a regular fender. Regular fender's usually 4 bolts. This one only has 2. But this is cool.
After Dark just went on.
I'll just put your... So I wonder, that's cool. You saw that front fork, or saw that floating front brake disc and said, oh, floating. How many people looking at this right now and are saying, you know, for the first time, and are thinking that somebody at Losi didn't put their their front brake
No, somebody's there's
They're
like trying
all
to tighten that
breaking
shit
their
right
shit.
now. They're probably like, it's not tight. They're like, don't tighten it.
Oh my God.
I know.
That would be horrible.
You're gonna be buying some
dude,
new
I'm
wheels.
sorry. Here.
Oh, nice. Thank
Tell
you.
me, man. I'm sorry. I forgot.
That's a designer. I get in like people's cars and I start opening stuff and checking everything out because I designed interiors for a while. I like feeling like buttons. Like, oh, that's a nice button.
These are the actual tires that Dunlop has out right now. How cool is this? So they had to pay for the Dunlop licensing. Now look, here's a cool thing. These guys, all the bikes will have the Dunlop tires. So that's one license.
Proline. Right? But they're not big. Real company.
Where's Proline?
Proline's making tires.
Oh yeah, they're making tires as well. No, but like they all have the same license there. But this one has FXR, which is a different race gear team. Oh, they'll all have KYB or Kayaba suspension on them. So I'm sure they'll all have Kayaba suspension. Or at least the same sticker on all the bikes.
Cool.
It does. It looks
Or
just
Showa,
like
you know.
I doubt they'll have a Showa. It would, if they did, it would have been on a Honda, because Hondas almost always have Showa.
Honda always makes wrong decisions with this.
Shit.
It's like, you should have put our name on it.
So
They had a Honda version. People buy it, you know. Honda people. They had a Kawasaki version. People.
well, there is a Cowie. There's a Pro Circuit Kawasaki one. The green one is Mitch Payton. That's what's cool. There's so many licenses going on with these. I assume I'm in. I don't know this thing, but the red. You know what? By next week, this time, let's have a blue and a green one here too, and we'll do a comparo. So we'll get all 3 of them. This one kind of copied Chase Sexton with number 23 on a Honda, but like I was saying earlier, before you got here, Chase has a white or red background. This is a 250 color background. So they're not really copying Honda, but they are. And Chase is the champ, so they're copying.
What if they did like Honda did their own like sticker version?
It'd be freaking awesome.
Own.
I don't know. I think it'd be amazing. But then the blue one is the Club MX Yamaha team, which is an actual Supercross race team. And Alex Martin, it's his name on it. He's a guy that's racing right now. I wish they'd have done Filthy Phil Nicoletti instead. He's also a guy on the team.
Oh, you got extra stickers. They have black too, right?
I think so. But yeah, like if you look at the
white
box here,
cool.
they show, here's number 69, Phil Nicoletti. Lopez, then there's Martin. I can't tell who's on the far side. So they had to get all the licenses for Club MX Yamaha. And then the green one is Mitch Payton's Pro Circuit Kawasaki. I don't know if it says Cowie on it. It definitely says Pro Circuit. And it says Mitch across the back. So this one just says Losi across the back.
It needs some Fox. I need some Fox stickers on it. It does have an Alpine star in the front.
Does it?
Is it? No. Up there.
No, that's just MX. That's their Pro Moto MX. It says Losi MX. This look like a Thor logo to you? No, they wouldn't have a Thor on an FXR. 6D helmets. That's a helmet company. So 6D is a real helmet company out there these days.
His head comes off.
No, it doesn't come off.
Because it'd be cool to get different helmets. You can talk. Hey, what's going on? It'd be cool to get like the iridium goggles in there. Because when you see them racing on the track together, it looks so real.
So, you know, I say we go at like 8. What do I got going? I don't think I have anything in the morning. I should take this to El Nido and get some sweet video in the morning, just doing some laps, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You were there at the new track.
Or you should start off on the baseball field, right?
I don't think so.
You're going to go right for the track.
I'm not jumping, though. I'm just rolling everything until I want to get the corners, and I want to try to get my corner speed up before I'm just sending it for big airs and braking shit. I would like to get corner speed. I hear this is adjustable.
Yeah.
I hear the off-road mode, I think, allows you to lean further. So I do think it'll take a different little bit of skill set than your regular RC cars, but I think I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll have your favorite mode, I'm sure.
So Wolf Track, good question, bud. He goes, is it a 125cc? It could be because of the black, but it's not because of the exhaust is definitely a 4-stroke exhaust. It's a big fat 4-stroke exhaust. So I'm going to say this is a 4-stroke motorcycle, and that would make it a 250. I don't even... Oh, and the Yamahas are 250s also. Those are black.
They have 400?
And which one is the Kawasaki? I don't remember what color Kawi is. Man, I can't wait till tomorrow.
That thing feels like a big hunk solid plastic.
I'm going to... I think I'm going to place one of these on order as well. Get the blue one in, or get whatever comes in next, get one. I want to take this apart, like do a total disassembly on this and see what it's like.
That feels like Delrin, doesn't it?
It does.
That would be an interesting material.
How can we tell what this is? Is there a way to test what that material is? I don't want to just believe what they say. Guys, I cannot believe how sharp that sprocket feels. And it's so cool. They even have the little cutouts on the sprocket. So a motocross bike or dirt bike will have these little cutouts that to help save weight, but really they're to also help keep the mud to fly out of there. And yeah, they literally have the same exact thing on that. That is so trick.
Someone was definitely just a stickler for like, it has to be perfect. I want it to be just like a bike, a real bike.
So if it wheelies, this will pull up, and then you got a skid plate here. Okay.
Maybe we could put a little wheelie bar, a little wheelie.
Put a little piece of like a titanium screw in there and let it spark.
Yeah.
That might be fun.
The little MJX I have, I jumped it and it landed, and there was sparks came out the bottom. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Should make a little titanium skid plate. Oh, you're a titanium guy. Make skid plates.
Forgot about that. Yeah, good idea. Guys, if you have any ideas for the RC Garage product line, he is a designer. I know people that are in the fabrication business, so we could definitely put some stuff together. So if you guys have any fun ideas, let's do it. We don't have to make millions of them, just enough to make it worth it and fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to end up taking this rider off so I can check it out. I want to see how this bike looks with the rider off. How does the rider come off? So...
Oh, his body hook.
The rider, this is funny. Wolf Track says the rider looks a bit big. I agree. The rider is... This is like if I'm riding a motocross bike. This is not a supercross racer at 170 pounds. This is like at least a 210-pound buff dude up here. I'm bigger than that, unfortunately. But this is a big dude on the bike.
Thick.
I have a feeling when I noticed that, I have a feeling it was either for durability or I would guess durability. I think in the middle. But he's kind of a big guy.
The only thing that disappointed me was that the handlebars don't turn. That would have been cool.
I'm gonna be painting those gold like some pro tapers probably. Put some pros. Then they're fat. Are they fat bars or cross bars? Well, it's a fat bar. That's cool.
Don't you want a nice aluminum one, gold?
I do. Do they make that?
I haven't seen it yet. Somebody is. Oh, the triple clamps could be aluminum, but they're not.
Okay, so that is a motocross start stand. Jumping, adjust the drive tension, lean bar wheel adjustment. Oh, those are fork tools. Grip the flat spokes on the fork sections to take the fork apart. Okay. Well. I don't know. Let's figure out how we can take this guy apart.
There's something.
Is it stable without rider, Wolf Tracks? I think it is.
I see a clip in the front.
I think, well, I don't know. I mean, I actually don't know. I've only driven one just for a few minutes, and it was, the rider was on.
I heard the handles, the hands stay with the bars.
Yeah. Yes, there is a clip up here.
It's an RC, it must use a clip somewhere.
Basically, it has an RC body clip there.
A real body clip.
Yeah, a real body clip. It's clipping the body on. This pin pulls through the body. Guys, it's the 5th of July, and we currently have fireworks still blasting out. We're going to go down to the pier tonight? Oh, this is cool. We're going to be doing some Superman airs somehow. We'll figure out a way to make this happen. Oh, man.
He's got a stick up his butt.
That sucks. Poor dude.
Ouch.
Poor dude.
So thick, too.
Let's just ignore that part of it. Everything else is amazing. Ignore that part of it. So the bike is a little wide, if you ask me. This is wider than a motocross bike is going to be these days. I don't know why it's so wide. Oh, I know why. Because they had to shove electronics in there.
Yeah.
That's okay.
They don't have a lot of space, looks like.
No, that's okay. I can't wait to take this apart and see how compacted it is. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be stable without the rider. I kind of think it will be. God, it looks horrible. It doesn't look. You need to be able to remove this so we can just display it. Can we get this guy off of here? Yeah, 2 screws at the end of the bar. Looks like it'll let that slide out.
What else does that need?
FMF. Oh, W. So yeah, factory ride, FMF and W. FMF is right over here in LA, kind of
that takes
pretty much in Compton. That's Flying Machine Factory? Is that what that stands for?
I don't remember.
I think it might be Fast I think it was Fast to start with, and then they moved it to Flying Machine Factory.
That's when Oakley was just making grips.
Was Oakley only doing grips?
Yeah,
I know Oakley.
Started.
So Oakley was, man.
Bicycle BMX grips. They had the coolest ones.
Brianna Lynn has, thank you so much for chiming in, Brianna. We love to hear your chats. Thank you. I don't think you've ever spoken on here before, but thanks for saying. She says they should sell display seats. Absolutely.
Good idea.
No, absolutely.
There's another.
Good idea. That's a perfect idea. I'm sure we can come up with a way to design this. It seems like...
I'm sure it comes off. Yeah. And he'll be much happier without it.
Ha ha. Yeah, a display seat would look better. Personally, if I was displaying this, I would take the rider off of it because I'm more of the... I love a motorcycle. Though the rider does cover up some of the...
Yeah.
What doesn't look like a real engine underneath here. It doesn't...
I wish they would have put the engine a little bit more.
Whatever. It's just, this is good. I'm happy with this. I think had they tried to do that, it maybe seemed hokey and it would have just complicated things. Somebody can make a nice outer case that looks like it has, you know, exhaust pipe or cooling fins or something.
Oh, there's more on this side than this side.
Is there?
Yeah.
Let's see what this side is.
A lot more.
Oh yeah, this is a lot more plain. on this side. But that's, you know, when the rider is on there, it does... Oh, VP Racing Fuels? Yeah, when the rider's on there, it does cover that up. There's your VP Racing Fuel decals right up here.
That's why this thing costs a lot of money.
This is pretty cool. I'm impressed. I will say I am impressed. Not just because I'm a dirt bike fan, but I think it'll do pretty good.
Just in the RC world, RC fan.
I'm a big RC fan, and there's not been anything exciting for me and in a while. And this is definitely exciting because I just love motorcycles. So I don't know. What about you guys? Do you guys think you're going to be getting one of these? Are you interested in one? What do you think of the price? Let's talk about price. They're not cheap, but they're... How much is this? About $550, $560. So the bike alone is around $560, I think. The combo is around $600. So $550 or $60 for a bike is that's the same price as a Creighton 6S RTR. Maybe 20 bucks more, actually.
That would be hard to choose as a kid.
So a Creighton has a lot. It's bigger. There's more meaty tires to it.
It's more than double
bigger
what that is.
Yeah, there's a lot more to a Creighton. But this is just, it's just so different. That's why it costs this much. I could see these hopefully getting in the maybe ready to run versions in the 350 range at some point, and then having nice race spec versions that are a bit higher. It doesn't feel cheaply built to me, but I have not got in there yet, and I'm not the biggest fan of Losi strength on certain vehicles these days, so we'll see. But it doesn't look weak to me. Maybe you guys have seen more videos and seen people break and stuff. If so, let me know. At least let me know what I should stock up on. Do you know we're stocking up on parts on these things?
It seemed tough except for that one. You land upside down and you might break this plate. And then that guy had to wait for that plate.
Yeah.
I would have just probably found some aluminum and drilled it in there and just to keep going.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
That's the fun part about the hobby, is getting creative fixes.
Yeah. When I was young, it was all about creative because we had very few options. There was absolutely no... Internet wasn't even 20 years away. And
You had to get a magazine.
Magazines that were like 6 months old. You had to call a 1-800 number to order parts, or you mailed in a check, or went to this. It was bad. Now we know everything.
Everything's Venmo.
So yeah, I agree they should sell the display seat. But then I'm not sure if it's... Was your opinion that it's reasonable or it's expensive? Because I think that it is kind of both. I think it's reasonably priced considering what it is, but it's expensive. I mean, $500 to $600. I mean, it's $550 to $600. That's a lot of money.
$450, I could see it, and still be like, I need it. $5 something. I'm starting to go, oy.
Yeah, we'll see. It all depends how. I mean, when I drove this, I already knew I was going to buy it before I drove one. As soon as I saw it, I think I sent you a text, or you sent me a text that day.
You sent it to me. You told me first, and I'm like, it's gonna suck.
You thought so?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she says it is both. Yeah, I kind of agree. So did anyone think this was going to suck? You say, Kevin, that it was going to suck. I kind of thought it would because they've all been failures up to now. But I was excited that there was just something new. And when I did get to... I was like, I'm buying one, whatever. I'm not a huge Losi fan, but I'm a huge motorcycle fan.
If it sucked,
I'm buying
would you still buy it? You're just like, I'm buying it. Just because it looks good?
Yeah, I still bought one. I'm still buying the first one I can get, and I'm going to test it out and see what I think. I hope it's very successful, and I hope other RC companies follow suit. I hope Losi continues releasing other versions. I think it's big, but I'd actually like to see it a little bit bigger. I'd like to see an Arma version just a little bit bigger, you know? They say this is 4th scale, but I don't know.
Especially for the price, right? Then you feel a little bit better.
I'd pay $650 easy for a slightly larger ARMA version. No problem.
This is 24th scale?
No, 4th scale.
4th scale.
Yeah.
A little bit bigger.
So yeah, I would definitely do a, I'd pay more for a better quality product or a bigger one. But maybe that would be requiring a 3S. That's another thing. The batteries are so heavy and they're up high on this.
Yeah.
So if you start putting in heavier batteries, it's going to really affect things. But I did, as soon as I drove this, I keep getting off track. As soon as I drove my buddy James's, man, I was smiling. Go back and check my Instagram. You can see a few posts ago, I'm standing there smiling. I wasn't smiling that whole day. I was having a crummy day. As soon as I drove this thing, or my buddy James's, I was smiling. I was like, man, this is badass. And I was like, I'm definitely getting one. I already knew I was getting one, but that sealed the deal. I think people that drive these are going to enjoy it.
Yeah, you knew when you told me.
As soon as I seen it, I was like, I'm going to get one. Whether it's great or it's a bum. Because I wish I'd have kept my old ones, which I can't even remember what it was now.
A lot of the guys I see online testing it too, they're not bike riders, so it'd be interesting to get a real motocross off-road guy.
A person that actually likes to ride motorcycles.
You know how to throw it into the corners right.
We'll see what happens. I hope that there's some sort of translation. I feel like there might be more translation on truggies because of the lack of the flywheel. I think it's going to limit some. It's going to make you jump straight. I don't think you'll be whipping it, but I'm not even that concerned with the jumping part. I wanted to try to get corners, figure out how to do berms, use it to just do racing like that.
I want to see like locking up the rear and going into the...
So Brianna says that she's pretty sure that we'll be getting one. Yeah, I mean most of my buddies will be getting one. I don't know if you live near here, but we have a park here in Torrance. If you're local, meet up because my buddy Art's going to have them. He's already got one, and he's got another on the way.
If you brought the box, he'd be like, here.
What Pirate says, before I get one, I'll see how they work out. I agree, Pirate. I don't blame you. Plus, they're a little hard to get right now, but yeah, see how they work out. I think they're going to be fun. I think an on-road version would really be fun. I think you could redesign it slightly to give it a lower center of gravity on an on-road version because the suspension would be less. And it would maybe, I really think an on-road version with maybe a thicker tire so you can get a little bit more traction. I did spin this and got sideways, but it controlled itself. It was fun. I think these are going to be fun.
Imagine Losi, they can go and do like a Ducati, like Hypermoto for it, do their Hypermoto versions or other bike companies. Man, they can make a ton of money. Yes,
they could. I think there should be a Ninja one. Kawasaki licenses a lot of stuff.
The street one, it's going to have to be like, be able to get low into the corners. It's going to be, maybe that's why they haven't done it.
I think it would be great. A street one would be good. Better than dirt, I think. I'm surprised they did dirt first. But sport bikes are not as popular as dirt bikes right now.
That's why I thought it was going to suck too. I'm like, oh, dirt, forget it. You can't even do street bikes right.
But you have seen a bunch of videos.
Yeah,
what you've seen, what do you think?
It's good.
You think it's going to be legit, right?
Really loose, powdery stuff it seems to have issues with.
But front washing out, back sliding, or both?
Yeah, both. It kind of just goes over,
yeah,
slides into the corner and just tips over. I wish it had some kind of riding mode so you could, if you do fall over, you could do something to get it back up.
It does. Supposedly you just throttle it.
Sometimes it works, but sometimes I see it where the back tire is sticking up in the air.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Definitely, you might want to try it out on the grass first. That's what I've seen is huge turning radius on these things.
Well, I drove that one of his on an asphalt, and I didn't think, I could turn within 6-8 feet.
Like within this garage?
Yeah, but, you'd have to come into the corner with more speed. and then you hit the brake and kind of corner. Trying to start right here and turn, I think it'd be too slow. I don't think it would do it in this small of a spot. Ooh, the Pirate's got something cool. He says, does it say anything about water resistance? No. Maybe it does. I don't know. I generally don't go out. And this one will not be going out in the mud, I can guarantee you. I don't want it to get, it looks like it'd be a pain in the ass to clean.
Looks like it could be kind of easy because everything's closed off.
Oh, yeah, maybe. So I don't know about water resistance.
Yeah, I have not seen people run it.
And Mike says that A-Main sells an on-road Nex Racing Jaguar 12 scale. I don't know anything about that. I have a Nex Racing differential in my Mini Z, but I don't know about that. Wolf Track's message retracted, and then he says he wants 4 at the same time. Dude, I'm right there with you, bud. Give me 4 of them. And charge up like 12 batteries and go out and just rip. That would be a ton of fun.
I can see like 6 of them on El Nido.
Imagine, like, if we just had, even this churchyard over here, this big churchyard, doing a simple track, like with cones set up. I'd say leave the jumps out of it at first for racing, because it's going to be a bit much. Leave the cone, just do like a cone track.
You could do your little jump.
You could do something, like a couple of simple, but we don't need like
we don't
doubles and triples and whoop sections. That's too tough. I think racing would be really fun. And they're pretty quick too. They're not slow. I was impressed with 40, how quick it was.
Something miles, I saw 42 miles an hour.
Yeah. And I really appreciate all you guys tuning in with us tonight. We never do a Wednesday show, and I actually haven't done a show in 2 or 3 weeks.
The Hump Day show? This is the Hump Day show.
Yeah, well, I always do Fridays or Saturday shows. But you need another one?
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
We
Oh, I know something that we haven't done.
What's that?
It's a new month.
Awesome. So that is a tradition here in the RC Garage. Every month we change the calendar. And we're 5 days behind. We have Miss June, Yumi New. What the hell was that look?
She doesn't like Asian.
No, I thought was it a horrible beer? You don't like Yumi New. You were like this.
Yeah.
What, the beer?
No.
Yumi?
Yeah.
You're horrible.
Not as a bad. I just don't believe that. It doesn't look Asian to me.
Okay. As our resident Asian expert here, June 2023 is Yumi New.
Yeah, maybe Heifers. She's Heifers. That's not an Asian.
She's a heifer?
Half.
What did you say?
Half.
Heifer.
Like half Asian, half white, maybe.
Okay. It's not be
Caucasian.
And no heifers, we would never.
I didn't say you said
that's
heifers.
What I thought you said. You said heifers.
Heifers.
So anyway, congratulations though, Miss Yumi New. She was June 2023. Only 12 people get picked a year to be on that calendar. A huge accomplishment.
Huge.
So June, we are now in July. And July. Haley Clausen.
Yeah, that's a Haley.
Yeah, that does look like a Haley.
For sure. Midwestern or Texan?
I don't know. I have no idea. I've never met Haley Clausen. Why are you asking? You think I've actually met Haley Clausen? I've never met Haley Clausen.
You never know.
Canada Day was the 1st. July 4th, Independence Day was yesterday. And no more holidays in this month.
Nope.
A lot of holidays last month. Flag Day, Father's Day, Juneteenth, summer began, Juan Baptiste Day, and more. But in July, here we're back. Great to have Haley Clausen in the garage with us.
A little tattoo on her wrist?
She does have a little tattoo. You want to show the show our viewers what we've got here?
Where's the camera?
It's right back there. Don't get too close. It'll mess up with the. It'll be hard to focus, I think.
It looks like some kind of conspiracy theory. Triangle.
You're right about that. A conspiracy theory triangle. She's sitting in some beautiful sands. I don't know where. I think they used to say where the photo was at, but it doesn't say. Anyway, congratulations, Haley Clausen. Congratulations to Yumi New, the outgoing woman of the month on the Sports Illustrated. We got Haley Clausen in this one. Guys, thanks for tuning in. It is currently going to do a time and temperature check. I'm going to have to crack a door in here because it's getting warm. Hang on for the time and temperature check. It's currently 9:57 in the JBRC garage, and it looks to be about 78 degrees. It's a, I would not say it's a pleasant 78. I would say it's like
okay. The fan is working well.
The fan should just be pointed at us and not rotating. I'm going to crack the door open. He says, Pirate says, the on-road looks cool and you can paint everything. Looks like it came out in May this year. Hey, there's a mosquito.
I hate those. Dude, my legs are
nothing worse than mosquitoes. We don't get many mosquitoes here, but it's been kind of a wet year.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. My legs are all tore up. They're the ankle biters. They're called ankle biters. They do go for the ankles.
I'm going to try moving this camera up a little bit again. Hopefully we don't mess up our video. I'm just going to put the fan right here, straight on, and then say we go to the after dark method at this point. Hope you guys are good with the after dark episode at this point.
The battery's hitting so well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm impressed with it. I really am. Should we solder up that other battery now? Why not solder while we're drunk on a battery?
That sounds like a good idea.
That's a good idea for us.
You forget. Did I do plus or minus? I don't know.
Oh boy. No, I don't have my. Oh, I do have magnifying. I need magnifying glasses to solder these days. Well, guys, I really thank you guys for tuning in. Not sure if we're going to stick around much longer. How, if you could, let me know, how does a Wednesday show work for you guys? Never done a Wednesday before. Just did it because I wanted to open up my motorcycle. But Fridays are tough for me. We used to always do Thursday and Friday. I might consider doing a Wednesday.
Hump day.
Any day, really. I don't know. So let me know what works for you guys, because we can certainly make it work. It's a lot more fun when you guys are joining the chat. So if we can do that on a certain day, whatever works for you, I'm willing to try to make that work. So let us know. I know, who did we have in earlier today? Oh, had Rick Springs on today. I haven't heard from Rick. I wonder if he's still around. Rick, if you're still there, let me know. I think you know that El Nido just got a new rebuild over there, which looks really cool.
Now it got cold real fast. Jacket's going to go back on. It did get
cold. That's all right. Are we going to end up going to the club after this? What's the plan?
Oh, we didn't charge my scooter. We'd have to Uber there, huh?
That's better.
It is.
That's just Uber.
That was a little stressful. Am I going to make it?
Okay, so that guy goes on really easy.
Yeah.
Just push the pin. I did it in the dark. I can barely see, and I was able to push the pin in, zip him up. Yeah, I think it's great. I'm happy. I've not driven this one. I've driven another one just for a few minutes. Had a huge smile on my face, and I think this will be fun. I plan to. Well, there's that mosquito. I'm gonna get him.
Are you dying to rip it?
Yeah, I'll probably have to wake up tomorrow and get that thing soldered. Or you know what? Maybe I won't solder it tonight. Maybe I'll get up early in the morning. Edsel, I don't know if you're still out there. Edsel said he's going to go and do mini Z's over at the Lawndale. So maybe I'll roll over to Lawndale with Edsel, do some mini Z's, bring my battery, have Chelio solder it while I'm ripping some mini Z's. And then have him charge it, and I'll be ready to go with 2 fully charged batteries.
Yeah, maybe you guys will have a new shipment in by then.
If we do, I'm grabbing you one.
Where did Art get his?
I think he ordered them the first day. Like whenever I sent you the text like a week and a half ago. Had we just ordered them then, we'd have had them. We had to order them that same right then.
I'm enjoying having the money in my pocket for a little bit longer.
It won't be much longer.
It won't.
There. There.
Oh, yay! Well, it's still in my pocket.
Yeah, but how much longer though? You know you want one.
I do. And it's such a good display model, you know?
It looks awesome.
It's not like some dirty old.
It's not staying in the garage. It's going up to the garage. And this actually can sit like near your TV, or it doesn't take up the room that a Creighton or an X-Max or any of those notorious anything else takes up. This is big, but I might be able to get away with putting this somewhere in the apartment and looking at it.
It's gonna be in my room. At least.
So, do you have are you concerned with which color? I don't know, Michael. How are you doing? Michael Hill's just tuning in. He goes, is this one over? Are you just tuning in right now, Michael? I'm not sure if the show's over. At some point, we got to get to the club.
You can get over. If you could just like cross up on it.
You can adjust those so they go up further, too.
That's pretty far, though, right?
It is pretty far, but you can still go up more. And I think off-road version will give you more lean. It's going to be, dude, I guarantee it. As soon as you drive this thing, you'll be, take my money, let's go. Take my money.
Here's my wallet. It is. It's making me like crave my Supermoto. It's making me miss it so much.
So Michael Hill, are you just tuning in now? He watched a video on these bikes. They're great. 42 miles an hour. Yeah, dude, I got to drive this. Not this one, Michael. I don't know if you're just tuning in today, Michael Hill. Michael Hill and the Pirate are saying hi to each other. Michael Hill, did you meet him? I think you might have met him. He's been on the show a few times.
No.
He was the one who bought Pirate Mike's Pirate Edition crawler.
Did he get rid of all his stuff now?
I don't know. Pirate, did you get rid of everything? Is that what you're saying? Pirate had a lot of stuff for sale. He's always got stuff for sale.
We call him the Techno Pirate from now.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are so nice when I was holding. With yours, I was like, wow.
The way they run, the Technos are just well put together.
The suspension, everything's
They're just
tight.
So smooth. I don't think they don't have a lot of bling on them. They're not a blingy car.
No.
But they're well put
together. There's no play in anything, you know?
Yeah, well, they'll get play after a while. You got to take care of it for sure.
Your suspension was so nice. I was like, it's like dropping a sponge cake.
Oh yeah, that we were looking at the buggy the other day, I think.
I think those emotion shocks worked on the Creighton. I was pretty shocked with some of the landings it was doing at El Nido before.
I don't know. I'd like to try yours back and forth with mine, because mine are the stock style shocks, and I'm really happy with them. But you got different bladders on those, I think, right? The top part, the cap.
Yeah, motion. It's like your Technos, I think, where you got to bleed the top and keep pressing it till you get no rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the thing when we went to the beach. I would get a nice jump off of that thing, and when it lands, the bounce would get me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, suck that up. How come it didn't suck it up like JB's did, Arts?
So Pirate says that he still has some stuff to get rid of if anyone's interested. He's got a bunch of Losi RC cars, Associated Truggy, I think, Associated Buggy, something like that. So if you're interested, Pirate Mike RC on Instagram. I think it's Pirate Mike _RC, but just check it out. If you can also look under my followers. Search under the people that I follow or that follow me. I follow the Pirate because he's one of my good buddies. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do. JBRC Garage. Also my friend Kevin. Why don't you let him know what your Instagram is, Kev?
I think it's just at KevinCU.
Sometimes you don't know what your Instagram is. It's at KevinCU or something like that. But I think there's numbers behind it.
No, it's KevinCU.
All right, KevinCU. Michael Hill, here's the Pirate. You know, Michael, Pirate, if you're coming up here Friday, so Pirate said if we have a show on Friday, he could be here. That'll be cool. I'm not sure. Friday is a busy, busy day. Hermosa, the Hermosa Beach AVP volleyball tournament starts Friday.
Oh yeah, your tournament.
No, that's not my tournament. That's the professional tournament. I'll be down there to watch. I'm in the amateur. I go the amateur drinking tournaments. No, that'll be the professional AVP tournament. Yeah, so that starts Friday. So I'm not sure if I'll be doing that show or not that day because I'll probably be at the beach all day. You want to go? Let's go. It's all. I always go to
Uber in again.
Huh?
Uber in there.
Dude, rent an e-bike. Rent one of the e-bikes. I have a friend that has an e-bike store right here.
Right.
Rent one.
Do that.
That's the best way because you park your e-bike down there. We just lock them together in the sand, leave them there, and walk around. That's the best way. E-bikes rock.
It's so much fun.
That was fun yesterday. Me and him went out to Redondo Pier to watch what used to be a fireworks show and now is a drone show. What did you think of the drone show?
I call it. It's a silent fireworks show.
Silent fireworks show and also a slower fireworks show.
It was pretty cool to see the technology and watch them fly around, not hit each other, and
yeah, I was wanting to see a crash between a couple drones, but they obviously the GPS works amazingly well because they have 200 drones all controlled by GPS, and usually GPS can be off by a few feet, but it doesn't look like these are really off by anything.
And they're compensating for wind and everything.
Yes, they have to compensate for wind. This is right off the ocean, right at the coast, so there's always wind there.
We got lucky it wasn't windy last night.
Yeah, it was pretty nice last night.
I wanted some music, would have been cool, at least. It was just
they
missing
should
a
add
little.
some patriotic music or like some Bruce Springsteen or something playing. It was very quiet. There was a couple of hundred people in this park that we were in, and it sounded like
crickets.
Yeah, like
it was so quiet. All we could hear was the drones.
You could hear the drones buzzing. And literally there was shit, I'd say 200 to 500 people in the park at somewhere in there. 200, 300, 400 people.
No one making a sound.
Very quiet. So it's as quiet as fireworks thing I've ever seen. I don't ever want to do that again.
Because usually in the neighborhoods, people are letting off all the illegal stuff. We didn't hear anything except for one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So Pirate says he is definitely going to El Nido on Saturday. Awesome, Pirate. What? I will go with you on Saturday around 1 or 2. I'm going to be busy in the morning going down to volleyball and then watching some matches till around 12 or 1. Then I'll have all my stuff charged up. I'll just come home. And if you want to roll over there around 1 or 2 Saturday, I don't know if that works for you, Pirate Mike. And Michael Hill says Saturday is good for him too. Let him know a time. Oh, Michael, you don't know how the new track is? Michael Hill doesn't know. He says hopefully the new track has been fixed over the holiday.
It's like
Dude, they had bulldozers, backhoes. They brought in about, I don't know, 60,000 square cubic yards of dirt, topsoil. No, not quite. Yeah, it's all different, Michael. You need to come down there and try it out if you haven't seen. It's totally different.
It reminds me of Breaking Bad. Have you watched Breaking Bad?
But I don't know what this is.
The crazy guy, you're like, tight.
Oh, it's going to be a tougher track to drive on. It's very tight. I think Edsel earlier in our show said something about it feels like it's more of a buggy track now, and I agree.
Small. The crate did not fit.
Buggy's going. My buggy is going to go. Pirate Mike, make sure you bring the buggy and the little truggy.
Sentin would be perfect.
Sentin will probably do well.
Those...
Like 10th scales and an 8th scale is absolute biggest you want on it. And on a Creighton, it's going to be tough because you need better tires. Then you can drive the track.
I didn't have a servo either. I kept
Don't
flying
you
off
have
the track.
better tires?
No.
You don't have better tires? Okay.
I just had the stalkers. We're supposed to burn that. Hey, let's burn it. The Typhon.
Nah, not right now. That makes me think I got to order some more batteries. I need to get 3 or 4 or 5 more 4S batteries. I don't have enough batteries. I have enough. I just bought another 6S. But I broke another 1 or 2 4S's recently. So Mike Thompson says, sounds good around 1 or 2. Pirate, 1 or 2. Yeah. And if you want to do the show, Pirate, Friday, we'll see. I'm up for it if I'm not too exhausted. I will probably be at the beach, and if it's really sunny that day, I'll be exhausted. If not, let's do a show.
It hasn't been too sunny at the beach lately, though, huh?
No, but it still takes it out of me.
It does. The beach, just walking in the sand.
Yeah.
The ocean air takes it out of you.
Well, guys, is there anything that you would want to talk about? I know it was a lot of fun unboxing the Losi this evening.
You got
tomorrow.
Losi.
Stick around. If you would, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I will, when I go out to the track, I'll just do an impromptu live. I don't always get a post ahead of time. So if you have the notification, it'll come up. If I go to El Nido tomorrow with this, I'm definitely going to be doing a impromptu live stream, and it might be on YouTube, but it also could be on the Instagram of the same name, JBRC Garage.
Facebook? No?
No, I'm not doing anything on Facebook. So just hit the notifications there, because I more than likely might do a live stream on Instagram tomorrow with doing a test of this out at the track.
Now I wonder if Losi's going to do an e-bike. That would be dope. They
are e-bikes.
They're so close to scale it
These
up.
are e-bikes.
Yeah, exactly. They're so close. They know how to do it already.
We'll see.
It'd be dope. I'd buy that maybe over Saran.
We'll see. All right, guys. I think you want to call it a night. Let's call it. It's been a good show. Actually went about 2 hours and 15 minutes. A lot of fun. Guys, if you can hit that thumbs up on the way out, if you haven't already, I'd greatly appreciate it. Follow Kevin over there at Kevin CU on Instagram.
Cool.
Kevin Koo. Kevin Koo. Follow me. Same name, JBRC Garage on Instagram. Feel free to chat in. We'd love to hear from your chats, guys. Everybody that chatted in tonight.
Yeah. That was
Mike
a good one.
Thomas,
That was fun.
Michael Hill. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Edsel.
Wolf Track was out there. Brianna Lynn was out there. Edsel was
Brianna.
out there. Reggie Jones was talking.
Reggie
was there. Stanley was there. Adrenaline RC Addict. Rick
Adrenaline.
Springs was. Who is Adrenaline? He was been on the show, but I can't remember which one he is.
I thought I've seen him on YouTube. Does he have his own YouTube?
I don't know.
Adrenaline RC?
Sounds like he should.
Maybe I have him
He was
on
there
my...
earlier. But yeah, we had a lot of
TikTok.
people talking today. Really cool. Very fun to have you guys in chat. Makes all the difference. If I missed your name, I'm sorry. It doesn't... Oh, it's only on top chat. So I might have missed chats throughout the evening, guys. And if so, I'm sorry. It wasn't on all chat. It was on top chat. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Stay tuned around for some upcoming stuff. I'm going to do a ton of stuff on this. You'll be getting one. We'll be doing all
Next
kinds
month.
of crazy shit. You'll be doing it. I bet you this week you'll get one. This week or early next.
Yellow. I'm a Yamaha guy. Blue, though, too, right? Yamaha's blue.
Well, Yamaha is all blue now. Yellow back in the day.
Yeah, I'm the retro Yamaha guy.
So I'm doing a yellow Suzuki most likely. So Suzuki's always pretty much been yellow.
Maybe I should do the retro Yamaha with the film strip. It'd be dope.
Very cool. It's like the Kenny Roberts edition.
Yeah, love that edition. Yellow's my favorite color.
So, what's that? Mike Thompson saying later, fellas, great show. The show was great because of you guys joining the chat, truthfully.
Yeah.
Wolf Track RC says I think I'm in CYP. Is that Cyprus? And you frequent street
Cyprus.
shop? Well, whenever you come by, say hi to me. Let me know. I'm either in one of the two stores. So, yeah. Come say hi to me and let me know, you said hi on the show. I greatly appreciate
You
it.
gotta tell them your schedule, where you're at, when you're at.
I'm usually in, well, I don't know. Schedules change. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, you can find me in one of the shops. Just call. The rest of the time, I don't know. It just depends. But David Chelios, he'll always help you out. He's usually in the Lawndale store. We got Ryan, Reggie in the other store. Yeah, if there's something you guys need, let them know. Till next time, it's been a great show. Thanks for coming in. Worked out well. You're a little late, but no issue. We just kept the boys waiting a little while on opening. I had to open it eventually.
I'm from LA. We're always late.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
we're supposed to start the show at 8 o'clock, and at 8 o'clock I'm sitting here and I just have to go over, and I changed it to 8:15 because I was like, I'm not starting on time.
It's good to keep them. You get the little timer.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for tuning in. We're gonna go and I'm gonna hit the end on this stream.
Yeah.
If you make sure you like, subscribe, thumbs up, and let your friends know about it.
Yeah.
Because the chats really make the show so much more fun. So we appreciate when you guys join us.
Now we're gonna have the Losi Racing League.
We're gonna start having a Losi Racing League, the Losi Motocross Racing League. It's gonna be along with the Arma Racing League. So, yeah, I like this idea. Very good. And Kevin, you never talked about your new rig. You got.
Oh.
You want to talk about it now or on the next show?
Next one.
He's got a brand new rig. It's big and bad. It's a big one.
We got rid of a big one. We got another one.
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you another time.
The Arma Brotherhood.